Good afternoon. We have with us Mr. Sandeep Sawant, Managing Director and CEO, Sawant Process Solutions Pvt. Limited. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Would you talk about your company and the principles that you are attached with?
My company's name is Sawant Process Solutions, and the company's main intention is to give a process solution to the process industry, especially chemical, pharmaceutical, petrochemical and agrochemical industry. And we have tied up with around 5 German companies and 2 Swiss companies, like German companies like Answer Scientific Instruments, VTA, which is known for short part distillations. Then we have a company called Loda. They are world leaders in manufacturing of single fluid heating cooling thermostats. Then again we have a vacuum company name called Vacuum, manufacturing vacuum pumps. And other Swiss companies like Primax and Estolabo, they're into high pressure reactors. And these are the companies with whom we are working for more than 2 decades, and a long way of history working with them. And we are happy to work with them, and the customers are happy, and the business is growing. And of course, we give a good service support to all these product base which are being sold in the Indian market. We are working pan-India basis, and sometimes we operate in Bangladesh also. So the business is good and we are growing. Of course, the team is working very hard. With that, nothing can grow.
So, are you looking at expanding your reach,
Absolutely.
or are you looking at expanding your products?
We are planning to expand our reach, because the product portfolio what we have right now is quite good enough, because we need to reach, because India itself is a big customer base. We need to build up our team more also, so that we are now having our operations in Bangalore, Hyderabad, but we have office in Baroda. So overall, looking at the overall business in India, these are major pockets. So we are really trying to grow into those markets, and we think there's a big potential in the market. So we need to reach, and that is what is the main point.
And how big is this industry of process solutions that you are providing, sir?
See, right now what business we do is around 5 to 6 million euros, and we think there is a demand in the next 3 to 4 years where we can reach a 10 million euro. That is our first step to go ahead, and for that we are getting prepared up. For that purpose, we have already started our offices in the segments where there is a potential. Like Gujarat is a big market, Maharashtra is the biggest market for the process industry. Then comes Gujarat, then Hyderabad, or you can say Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and of course Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. They are also going ahead with the development of this pharma industry.
So, what's the reason, or what's the reason for this optimism in terms of revenue growth that you are seeing?
See, optimism is what we have seen basically, like the equipment what we sell are really technically driven. So for optimization, we need to really increase the product quality, how the customers will behave, like they are already doing with the conventional systems. So we are trying to bring them a technology-driven product which will help them to increase the productivity and directly to help them to increase the revenue. That is our main motive.
Sir, your products are very good and niche and of high standards. Then comes aftermarket service. So, what is the USP that you provide in terms of aftermarket service?
Absolutely.
So that customers get attracted to you.
You are absolutely right. Our main motive is, we say service is the backbone of our organization. So even before we sell the product, we sell our service engineers to that company so that they get a total idea about the equipment. Yes, this is the equipment which are being sold in the market, so they are trained enough. So whenever the equipment is sold, then we are the customer is already, we have built up confidence. Nothing to worry. Tomorrow you can buy a Mercedes. If you don't get the service support, then it's better to go for a Maruti, or you can go for Hyundai. So even if the equipment is high quality, if the service is not there, then the customer is not going to buy it. So our main USP is to give a good service support, and we always invest on our service team by training them, sending to our principals in Germany or Switzerland. That makes them up to date with the technology which is coming up and which is there right now.
And the brands that you talked about, the 7 brands that you talked about, how big are they in their respective countries?
See, like with respect to this, Loda is one company. They are into thermostat. It's a German company, and they are number 1 in the world. And then Vacuum is the company for vacuum pumps. They are manufacturing oil-free vacuum pumps for R&D and pilot plants. So in that segment, they are world leaders. Like the third company called VTA, what we have, VTA is a company which has an experience of 100 years. So they are technocrat, they are technology-driven companies, and world looks at them when they are looking for some technology. So all the products what we have, like these rotavapors what we have, this is one of the most leak-proof rotavapors in the world market. So today, when we are selling a product, we are not selling just giving the catalog. We talk about the technology. We talk about what kind of process they are looking for. Then we select the equipment for them. So we are giving them free consultancy. That is what is our, like we are our people who are in the company for 20 years, 15 years. They are now good experience. So we become a very good supporting system to the customer for selection. Like for example, like this equipment, what you can see on the left hand side, it is more than 100,000 euros. So customers can come here, they can take the trials. Before buying the machine, they know what kind of performance they are going to get. So it is not a white elephant later on. So that kind of service support and technical support, that is what we and our technical team and the service team give.
And do you have, sir, something of a center of excellence where you showcase all the products and see,
Absolutely.
so that they can have a look and feel
Yes,
before buying the product?
See, whatever you see here, these all invested, these are in our corporate office, in our showcase room. So people come here, they have a look, and if they want to take trial, then we have other set of equipment that can be sent at site for trials, and then they can. That is what we have invested, because in the pharma industry, nobody allows the customer to visit the facility. They don't allow them in the research center. So then at one time I had to take a stand that we need to invest, and this investment is the right investment, where customers can get a feel, they can see the equipment, and that builds up the confidence.
And one last question, sir. Your product goes mainly into manufacturing, or it goes into innovation or R&D?
It goes in totality, right from innovation to R&D to production. So we start from your concept till you do your production. So we don't stop at the R&D level and concept, but we go up to the production level. So around most of your product goes to the production level. But our products are meant for high value, low volume products. It is not for a bulk. So where there is a cost, there is money, and these are the equipment.
So when you focus on R&D, so what are the new trends and what are the new types of products which will come in days to come? Because you are the ones who have the pulse of the industry, you know where it is moving.
Absolutely, what we can see, we are seeing the small companies, there is a lot of startup companies who are going for innovative things. So there we can see they don't mind spending money. They want the right tools. Because now what happens, we have a lot of brain, but the equipment which are there, which is sometimes taking them backwards. So, and their confidence on their technology little bit. So in this case, we are looking at that. That is the reason we have this equipment which they can use it, take the trials, and which help them. Like with respect to biotechnology, what we see with this is the vaccination manufacturers. Loda is the world's biggest supplier of chillers all over the world. So some chillers have come directly from US. It has come with reactors. We are a little bit surprised, like in Biocon. We have seen 100 chillers along with the reactors. So there are so many installations. So we are very happy that we are partnering with Loda. We are supporting them for manufacturing vaccine for the whole world market. So that is what is the technology in the future, and a lot of things are coming up.